Welcome back to another episode of the Training Diaries here in Pozo, the windy city, town, village. Well, at the moment, whatever it is, it's not very windy. We've got this klima. Don't quote me on this, it's something to do with the sand from the Sahara Desert and something else, but whatever it is, it makes the place blimmin' hot and the wind just disappears to nothing. So we are sitting here in Pozo at the moment with no wind whatsoever and it is stinking hot. Not exactly a great combination, but we have had a few days before this one where a lot of the boys, actually quite a lot of the boys have just turned up. Kauli's just turned up, Ricardo's just turned up, so action on the water has been pretty intense. But before I go into that, some big news from the PWA front. Tenerife event is official. I've heard it through the grapevine. It's not officially, it's not been announced anywhere. I'm pretty sure this might be the first you're hearing of it, but it's definitely confirmed. One of the big sponsors has said, okay, let's go for it. So the Tenerife event will be happening. Other big news, England lost the football. That ain't big news, is it? It was coming. We played like crap and we were lucky to even get where we did. But we nearly even got through on penalties. But anyway, we lost like normal. And it beats losing next week to the Germans. So actually I can't complain too much. I'd rather go out like we did. We didn't actually lose, we only lost on penalties. Anyway, back to the windsurfing news. So who's turned up? Ricardo. He is one man you just have to watch on the water. He's either crashing big time or he's landing big time. I saw him land pretty much a dry, ankle dry pushy forward the other day. I haven't got it on camera because I was obviously sailing, so I did get the camera out, tried to film for a bit, and he crashed pretty hard, had some amazing stacks. But he also landed some nice stuff, landed a nice double and a few other things. So as always, Ricardo is one man to watch, especially when he knows everyone's watching him. Be interesting this year in Pozo if he's going to go for this triple again. He hasn't done it yet. He's done 2.5, so it'd be interesting to see if he can get his shit together. Costa, obviously, we know has been trying a few, so that could be one of the matchups, or it is going to be one of the matchups we're going to see. Obviously, Brazinho and these boys are still here, still training hard. Seen him crash some hard on a push forward the other day. A few other moves. I've seen him do a backside 360 with the extra spin. We've seen that a few times, but I just caught it. The camera's a bit shaky, but you know, the moves are there. Swift. Still pushing hard and still landing on his back. If you haven't seen it, well worth checking out his video with Levi Lenz. Levi's on the guitar and you have to say his guitar playing is definitely better than Swift singing, but it's a funny video. It's called Looking Back. Just get onto YouTube, put in Swift Looking Back or Levi Lenz, you'll find it, but well worth checking out, if not just for Swifty's singing, and if not for Swifty's singing, just the pain he's going through to learn doubles. But that's pretty much what you have to do, I think. It's what I really need to step up and do, because the more you try, the more your head gets into it. So that is going to be, well, that's what I'm going to be doing. Who else has been here? Bruch popped over for the weekend. He's been popping backwards and forwards from Tenerife. He came over with Adam Lewis. So Bruch pushing the doubles again. Had a real nasty one I got on camera. It looked blooming painful and had like an almost similar to Ricardo's double bailout where he sort of bails halfway through. So Bruce having some nice ride, but he's wave riding as always, pretty much spot on, really nailing the moves. Adam Lewis. Who is Adam Lewis? Well, he's a person who likes to bezz around doing nice floaty jumps. No, I'm only kidding, Ad. We didn't get much of you because I was sailing with you most of the time, but we got him doing a nice backy and stuff, but he's sailing good. Saw him get a nice double, probably the last move of the day before the wind dropped, before it dropped to nothing. You got a nice double in, so yeah, he's pushing. Oh, Mr. Lewis is pushing. So also, not funny news, but we were sitting there the other day, a bit off windsurfing here, we were sitting there the other day watching the TV, and these rocks start flying at the window, and I'm thinking, what the hell, someone, you know, trying to get attention. So I pop my head out, and there's these two Spanish kids, well, three, and a bird, a little girl, chucking rocks up at the window, like big rocks. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And they start babbling on in Spanish and then run off sticking the V's up. I managed to get the camera out and get a quick look at them. I thought we'd track them down, beat them up. No, I'm only kidding, but it didn't half surprise me. We don't even get that in England. So yeah, we've got to keep our eye on these little scallywags. And also, another shocking news, we saw a woman the other day trying to drown a little dog. Now, that's just not right, is it? I think Lewis was filming at the time, and I was just looking through the footage, and I saw her, and she's there trying to, I'm sure she was trying to drown it, or taking it for like a water aerobic session. But anyway, I think this no wind and this heat is driving me a little bit insane, and we'll hopefully come back to you with some more news when we see everyone else is turning up. I mean, everyone's ringing me at the moment, saying, oh, where can we stay, what is this? So everyone is turning up. Now the event is confirmed, everyone is just piling into Pozo. And the forecast is insane. It's going to be 3 metre weather, 3-3, and big waves for the start of the competition and the training before. So hopefully I'm going to get some good diaries if I have time to do them, but there is going to be some sick action coming up, and everyone is going to be firing. Like I said, Kauli has actually turned up. He hasn't quite turned up on the water yet. I've seen him do a few nice things, but every time I got the camera out, he was crashing his wave rides and stuff. But it's like that. The first days you get here, you need to get into it a bit. So we're expecting to see some big things from him. So until the next Training Diaries.